Hello and welcome to episode number 21 of Dark Chefs 2, Scholars of the Milkshake Buck. I'm your host Niko, they, them, and I am joined as always by Mo, he, him.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
It's great. We also have Sparkletone, they, them.
I thought I understood the title of this episode until the last two words in that title.
Same.
And now I don't think I want to understand the title of this episode.
I don't
Same.
even understand the title. You know who does understand it? Fuck. Peregrine, they, them.
These peppers are tasty.
All right.
I'm just eating dried pepper flakes for those wandering at home because I cannot plan my life properly.
Well, the rules for this series are, one, I'm only allowed... Oh my god. We're going to start over. Did everyone start Audacity? I forgot to ask that again.
Yes, we did. The
All right.
rules, please.
So I can only play for 2 hours a week. You know that part. I can't write anything down. Whatever. No backseating. These are pre-recorded, so whatever. Like, you know, you already know what it is. So last week we went to the Shrine of Amana, or something like that, which had a lot of magic users that were a little bit tough, but I got through it, and so I got through part of it. So we need to head back and pick up where we left off.
Did we use the Estus shard that we picked up at one point?
Might as well check while we're here.
Yeah, we should double check.
I think I remember seeing a prompt that was like max Estus flask. So,
I
we
think
probably
12.
did.
I think 12 is the most. So.
Okay, so if we get any more, then they're just garbage.
I think you can only get up to the max.
Oh,
That is,
completionist run.
you can miss them but not get extra.
So they just get redistributed? Like, what we doing with all that?
All those pepper flakes? I don't know.
I mean, I know what I'm doing with those. I'm rekindling my bonfire. With
Listen, you just
pepper
gotta
flakes.
take your shard and you gotta make it into a nice salad. You know.
Yeah, we found a spooky door that had kind of a very regal symbol on it, but not like the other regal doors we have seen. We found an Estus shard and we did most of this zone, but this last part is a good time.
We're in Mushroom Town.
Well, Mushroom Town's not so bad. Just stay out of the clouds.
Orange.
These are definitely like an insect, not a mushroom, you know?
What is that cloud smell like? I was thinking it smells like caramel.
Oh, that thing definitely smells like mold.
Oh. Peregrine, why you gonna ruin my fun?
Wait, why you gotta assume I don't enjoy the smell of mold?
Wait, this thing?
Well, the orange
Okay,
fart
fine,
clouds that
maybe
it makes.
Maybe it smells like you know what? It's
look at that.
Cheeto. It smells like
Oh.
Cheeto, like normal Cheetos.
I'm taking my first look at the non-mushroom part of these enemies for the first time in a while, and
They're bugs.
are these crabs?
No, they're bugs. They're like
they're
a arthropod.
Yeah, they're spitters.
They got 6 legs and 2 powerful mandibles.
And they fart caramel.
Just like me.
What's the stink bug compound smell like?
Like stink bug
Flower.
compound.
We're already on the bugs discourse tonight.
I
Pollen
like
might
that.
come
I
early.
like that
It
you
starts-
walk out into this last part of the area, and there's just like
There's like 7 people.
four dudes staring at you, and one just opens fire.
Whoa! The brown marmorated stink bug is the first Wikipedia entry when I googled stink bug smell. And
that's surprising?
well, I mean, it's just I've never heard a full stink bug name, you know?
Okay.
It's like the stink bug's mom got on Wikipedia and was mad at it, so it said the whole thing.
I googled stink bug and a stink bug came up.
Well, yeah, but like
what a story.
It's like if I Googled my name and then it was my full name, I would feel like the internet was mad at me. Anyway, the odor is due to decinal and octinal. Oh, yeah, no, that actually makes sense because those would smell a lot. Oh, a pungent odor that smells like coriander. That's my answer. That's what those bugs smell like. That's my incredibly unimaginative, uncreative answer.
So they smell good.
Oh, peculiar kindlelure.
That sounds like an NPC.
That's like the Ash Ketchum of Dark Souls 2.
Peculiar kinda lore.
No, Kindler. Oh my god. It's Phoenix Down.
Yeah,
Oof.
that was coming.
God damn it.
Yep. Guess who's going to be Phoenix Down on the floor?
And like a phoenix I will rise, but only from my torso lower half to the...
Can I just ignore these ones in the back? Yeah, they're not coming.
Smell that coriander.
Okay. Come on, Pillar. Help me out here.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
down to 7 life gems. I should have stocked up.
100 sorcery users drop on an island.
Oh, man.
Extremely good. There's actually a Souls-like battle royale game called Egress, which is in extremely early access that I really want to be good because that would be really cool.
That just sounds like the game that Niantic is gonna make when it gives up.
Oh.
Wait, no, sorry, they already made that. It's whatever that Harry Potter game they announced is.
Oh, God.
The Shrieking Shack game?
Shrieking Shack the game. Yes, I'm very excited for that game to come out and for me to never play it.
Is this NPC just Mo?
Whoa!
See you later, Mo.
You know what?
I'm attacked.
That is a much more effective way of dealing with that person than what I usually do. What I have done the couple times I've come through here is clear out those enemies in the first part and then draw him over kind of there because there's less chance of falling off the ledge. But if you just make him fall off the ledge,
Yeah.
I forget if Mr. Kinda Lore drops anything. I don't think so.
Oh, well, he whites out and you get half of his money.
Let's just close that.
Sure, why not?
It's
Oh,
another
there is?
Milfinito, but she's not looking as good as the others.
Oh, no.
Milfanite, no!
I'm sure it's fine. We should look around outside some more.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like that I saw a boss ahead and then there's a fog wall up there. So
That sure looks like a boss walk up to me.
yeah.
They put it behind 2 doors, so you know it's real.
Let's just go ahead and heal up. Someone remind me next time we go back to Majula to stock up on some of those.
Now, what does that
Life
cloud
gems.
smell like?
What do you think life gems taste like?
Oh,
Skittles?
it's like just pure sugar. It's just like a hard sugar candy.
It's
Wait,
a really
are
good
life
Skittle.
gems jingle jangle?
What?
It's a Riverdale reference, which I don't watch Riverdale, but I have seen enough out of context gifs and screen caps that I understand this reference.
It's pretty good, right?
I think
I just
that
Go
show,
ahead.
more than almost any other, is right on the line between my never wanting to experience it because only knowing it vicariously via what people tweet is incredible. But
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
actually legit sounds like something I would enjoy. And so I
It's-
have to kind of pick which...
I watched
Well-
the first two seasons, and I honestly don't know where. Like, there's one character who I really think is incredible, and then for the rest of it, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I could experience it through Twitter.
This is the problem, right? Is like as long as it's only in your head, it could be the best thing ever. But if you watch it, then it could let you down. You know.
I am very certain
Oh.
it is not the best thing ever. But it could be my kind of garbage. It almost certainly is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I've made at least 2 jokes in this series about that very spell.
All right. I'm really not looking forward to taking on this like group of people here in the middle of this ring, but
You have any grenades?
I have heavy soul arrows. No? No?
God.
Yeah, fine.
So
Go
for
it.
those curious, we're recording a little later than usual tonight,
Yeah.
and we're all very tired.
Punchy
So,
is
just,
maybe
you
the
know,
right
be-
word for it.
Yeah, we've got that
Oh.
control room energy tonight.
Leave me alone.
That's never how these games work.
I like that you
I-
managed to shoot the one with his shield up.
Yeah. I was tricked by the skeptic spice. All right. Is it just clearing out that center part just to get some of those glowies? Is there?
Glowies,
I know there was a
and
glowy off to
there's
the
like
side.
another little kind of bit of the area,
Okay.
kind of over to the side there.
Nope. No bitey for you. Oh, that's a great heavy. I didn't mean to waste that. That's fine. That's the wrong enemy.
So what weapon are y'all maining in Sekiro? I'm maining the boomerang club.
I don't know any
the
of the weapons
katana. Your options are the katana, and the katana.
I want to use the cool shield that goes swoosh.
That is an option. If you were trying to make a joke, you did a bad job of it.
Wow, that's a. I don't even know how to answer that one.
I think that was
It's
directed
a
at
thing
me.
that has been in multiple trailers.
What that I can't make good jokes?
That
Yes.
has been in multiple episodes. I was referring to things what you can use in Sekiro that aren't the katana.
Boomerang club.
Yeah, no, I was answering the question. There's a shield and it goes whoosh.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a joke. Why you at least drag me when I'm making a joke?
To be fair, that time I was thrown off by the fact that the right stick lock on just made me turn around, and then I had lost my bearings.
That is
I
like
don't need your
that is-
excuses.
that is my most common like that is a thing I must have talked about this in some previous episode.
We've
by
definitely
this
brought
point.
it up a long time ago.
Like, if you watch video of me playing Bloodborne, especially when I'm being kind of like, not like trying to speedrun or anything, but, you know, playing in kind of a hurry, that will happen pretty regularly because I'm trying to like lock onto the enemy I know I'm about to murder as soon as I can. And if I click the stick too soon, the camera spins around.
Yep. And the lock-on range is unfortunately short. So I suppose I shouldn't complain as a character that mostly gets to fight a lot of stuff at range.
I was just gonna say that was the most like sorcerer-ass bullshit you could have said.
I want to go around and get the souls. I love when they both come in at the same time and I can dodge roll them with one roll.
The reflection of our blood stain on the water was kind of disobeying the laws of physics there for a moment. Like, the blood stain itself was on the other side of the pillar, but unlike enemies and a lot of other things in the game, the blood stain has like a really far render distance. So like you'll never really see it pop in. They just decide to kind of always have it showing if it's not obscured by something, which apparently means that they apply like water reflection and stuff to it anyway. And so we were seeing the reflection on the water, but there was a pillar between us and it, so we shouldn't have been able to see the reflection. I find that kind of thing very
Oh no, I got behind!
weird and funny. You're just gonna...
This is wow.
What's better
gonna run
than
away.
taking one combo full in the face is two.
You're not gonna. All right. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay, so they don't want to fight me on land. That's fair, I guess.
Actually, withdrawing to their leash distance was a good idea there, so...
I was hoping they would actually just fight me here. Like, this would be a lot better place to fight than the damn
if you
water.
can pull them over here and like do some damage before they start backing up, they will be a bit more aggressive. But since you were like completely disengaged and out of range of their attacks,
Alright. I think that worked way better than trying to use my spells. Okay.
I'm not sure how I feel about their shields from kind of a fashion.
Well, they're like every other shield in that they're bad and no good.
I don't know.
Plenty
It's
of
just
shields
it's
are
got
great.
like intense pizza slice energy in a way that I am not here for.
Excuse me. You say intense pizza slice energy like that can be anything other than an amazing thing.
If there was
I
a
think
shield
it's-
that was just literally a pizza slice, I would be all for it. But this is like a weird demon face with a pointy chin.
How can it be a pizza slice shield if it's not square?
I mean, if it's a demon face,
If you're
if it's a
asking
creepy
me,
demon face, that's just a thin crust pizza shield.
if
you
you're
know?
asking me if there are tavern style shields in this game, the answer is yes.
Red Iron Twin Blade. Okay. Let's kill you because you're here.
Red Iron Twin Blade definitely sounds like a pizza chain.
Okay. We got
Yeah,
through it.
red iron burgers. I could see red iron burgers for sure.
Or like Red Iron Steakhouse.
Yep.
What I like though is that clearly the red iron weapon you just picked up is just like the normal version of that weapon, but it's coated in red sauce.
Okay, so the question is, can I... That looks like a cliff edge. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's safe.
What if someone made a version of Dark Souls, but all of the blood souls instead of being bloodstains instead of being bloodstains were like what? Okay, I have to back up and set a premise. What if Dark Souls is a game about delivering pizzas, and every time you fell or like died during your pizza delivery quest, it would just be like the sauce from the pizza. Like you'd have like a pizza-shaped like sauce stain.
This is basically
You're-
a side quest from Hollow Knight, but
It's also
way
like
better.
the plot of. It's also like the plot of Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson.
which maybe
What?
not as good as Hollow Knight.
I'm not sure how to get over there. This appears to be like I can't walk across that.
Well, there's
I
like
can't
a big
see any-
collection. Yeah, it doesn't come through the screen share. There is a big. You could try coming around from the other side of the mushroom bug cave, but we can't see where the
Wait.
edges of the walkable area are.
Is this just the other side of the other part of the zone? Like, is that kind of half broken building the part where I was fighting the?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought this was more to go and see, but I guess not. Okay.
No. It's mostly kind of one big open area with a couple little caves sort of dividing up the thirds of the zone, and this is the final one.
All right. Well,
But
then
you
I have
can see everything from everywhere else mostly.
I have enough to level, so why don't I do that?
Buy 25k worth of life gems.
I could
That
also
actually
do that.
might be a better
Yeah,
investment at this
I
point.
think that's a better idea.
Okay. All right. What's that, like 800?
It's definitely higher than your daily recommended allowance of life gems.
Do we have materials for a sword upgrade or anything, or are we maxed out?
I think I maxed out, or I think I got another
You
slab,
need-
and I decided to like
Yeah.
wait, I'll just check this way.
We like hold on to it in case we.
Oh
found a
no, I
weapon we
didn't.
like
I didn't
better.
actually use the. I didn't actually go up to slab or to +10.
Let's
I
let's
think
maybe
I've
do
got
that,
a couple of
and then
Yeah.
Okay, get that last little bit.
yeah.
Come on.
That not being able to see the
Oh, yeah,
path
I've
in
got
Shrine of
4
Amana
slabs.
reminded me that that area is basically just like the crystal cavern from Dark Souls 1.
A
I never
little
made
bit.
that connection before, but it's kind of the same color scheme. It's a similar point in the game.
But what if instead of crystal boys, we had snipers? Snipers
I was
everywhere.
I was gonna call them wet ones, but snipers works too.
Oh, 78. That's that'll last me a
You
while.
do it for the rest of the game, basically.
Yeah.
Good year, good year.
Just put them all over here in this shopping cart.
You have to try to figure out how to get that. It's like buying the 50-pound bag of kitty litter, and now you
Yeah,
have to
no,
try
I
to
do
figure
that.
out how to get it home.
I order those, and then I have to carry them up the stairs. But it's better than having to carry them out to the car from the grocery store.
I just realized that what this really makes me want is like a Dark Souls 2 breakfast cereal, and it's like life gems are the
Or the marshmallows.
the other way around. Like they're the
Oh, they're
non-marshmallow
okay.
bit, and then like human effigies could be the marshmallows.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go check for that glowy real quick, and then feel that
Oh, you know
+10
how
sword.
in Dark Souls 1 you had to give humanity to the fair lady? Like, what if she just eats it like breakfast cereal?
I mean, I think that's what everybody does with humanity in that game.
I know it's what I would do. Mo, how would you eat humanity?
How would I eat humanity? I hate that. When you asked me that question, immediately my mind said lasagna. So I just got to be true to what my mind said. I would eat humanity like lasagna.
Are you Garfield?
Despite whatever happened in the Discord this afternoon, no, I'm not Garfield.
Wait, what happened in the Discord this afternoon?
Don't worry about it. Oh,
Yeah, go read up in Garfield chat.
What used to be known as General.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I changed it back.
Oh, well, what?
Garfield is over.
Coward.
It's not even a Monday.
Okay. Oof, almost slipped off. I love how she just like swings the staff around wildly as she's running. Like you're gonna poke someone's eye out with that. You better be careful.
There's no accidentally like hitting the ground with it, or like it never gets flipped on stairs.
Tripping over it.
Fun fact: if you increase your dex, it'll actually stabilize over time. What were the other Sekiro weapons in the trailers? Because I know I said the shield in part because it's like the one I remember. Other than like the axe and.
I'm trying to decide how much
fireworks?
I want to answer this.
Yeah, I have not watched any of the trailers.
I think
None
I
of
will.
the
I think I will refrain from saying any additional ones, and let's leave it at like the 3 that have been mentioned.
I think it's just such a. It says so much about me that like at some point. After having social media for so long, I've like completely given up on trying to avoid things, and then just decided to dive face first into them.
I did Hollow Knight for the first time, really blind, and that was kind of special. But my past experience of all of the Souls games to date.
What are you? Why wouldn't you heal? What is happening?
Because you need to get fit, Peregrine. That's why. Do your crunches or whatever. I'm sorry. I just didn't have an opportunity.
You super did. An
opportunity.
That was extremely good.
This is for being an hour late tonight.
God damn it.
But to the thing I was saying, my experience of all of the past like proper FromSoft Souls games has always been watching kind of an incredible amount of them before I can play them, or before I feel like playing them. And I'm not going to wait around on Sekiro because it looks like so much extremely my kind of thing in terms of it being more action focused and like a stealth, a lot of stealth stuff to it.
It's really a deep dish of a FromSoft
but
game, you know?
I still don't want to, like, I decided that I wasn't going to kind of completely rob myself of like sort of how my previous experiences went of being more of an observer, and so I'm not gonna like deep dive on Reddit threads nitpicking every little thing until I've finished the game, but I'm not really avoiding stuff either. It's been working out so far. I haven't seen anything that I have then ended up thinking that I wish I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I felt a little bit that way when I saw the Voldemort DLC announcement, but other than that, I've mostly...
Well, I mean, the fated heir that you've sworn to protect is Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, the boy who lived. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just obvious. If you translate Sekiro, it just means Potter.
Uh-huh.
I mean, why else would JK be tweeting cursed things so much these days, you know?
I wish her Twitter would die twice.
Wow.
Stayed away.
That's really good. That's so
stayed away
good.
for like 2 weeks.
I still actually have no idea what it is that she tweeted recently. I just know that everyone is incredibly upset about it, and I feel like that's the better way to know.
Just more of her, like...
Hey, Niko, you like basically my favorite boss design in this game? Not my favorite fight, but my favorite boss design?
That doesn't.
You are out of range.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's creepy as shit. Oh, no.
So, that singing we've been hearing, maybe not the Milfinitos, maybe the Demon of Song.
This
our
is
wonderful
extremely
frog friend.
upsetting. I hate this.
I love him.
It's like a pistachio. It's just a little pistachio boss.
He's horrible, and I love him.
Gotta crack open the shell.
Oh, God.
I mean, haven't you ever
And
just
this-
been having like kind of a bad day, and you're wearing
His
a hoodie?
face is bad.
You've been wearing.
I would
you're wearing
absolutely-
a hoodie, and you just draw the hoodie like over your face, so the sorcerer that's attacking you can't do any damage.
Just
What
look,
do you think
look at it. It's
Demon
just
of
trying its
Song's
best.
favorite song is?
Ooh.
What's
I
my
think
age
it's
again
the-
by Blink-182?
I think it's the You Had a Bad Day song.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Turn around, bright eyes.
Wow. I
No
can't
one- no one's
believe
got my back there?
My brand is being infringed upon, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I had to show off my actual singing skills for once.
You have to kill this boss. I'm the only Demon of Song allowed on this podcast, on this recording.
I think as you're seeing.
Oh, don't eat me!
The really incredible design notwithstanding, this is not much of a fight. Basically, because they're kind of taking pity on you after this hell of a zone that you did really well on, actually.
Thank you.
Let's read that soul description and then look at that item.
All right, Mo, you want to take this? Or actually, I don't think Sparkle's right a soul. Why don't you read the soul,
Sure.
Sparkle?
Find me the soul of
gotta
the
find
Demon
it.
of Song.
You got to do it justice for my sake.
All right, you ready for this?
I mean,
Don't
I'm
start
not-
reading from the bottom.
Hey, that's
All right, here we go.
You know, it only happened twice.
Everything's just fire tonight. Here we go.
Soul of the Demon of Song at the Shrine of Amana. When this demon developed a taste for human flesh, it was contained within the Shrine of Amana, but the line of priestesses who looked after the shrine and appeased the creature have died off. So, bad
But
time
they
to
seem
be
very much
Use
alive
the
to me.
special soul. Of
No, you don't
the
have to read that
demon
part.
To acquire the numerous souls.
That's the same on all of them.
you
Let's
have to-
check. Hey,
it's-
we picked up something
You
else.
got another item to look
It's
at.
part of it. You have to read it.
It's very
What
important
was it?
that we look at the other item also. It's in the weapons tab.
Oh, is it
Okay.
actually in the weapons? I
Sure
forgot.
is.
Is it?
There
Is
it
it
is.
this?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sword that opens the embedded's door. We know where that is.
Oh, I remember
Shaped
that.
like a weapon, but it is in fact a key. Plunge the key
Plunge
into
the
the
key
embedded
into the embedded to bring a
rhapsodic end.
rhapsodic end to his fate.
To create a heartless and a nobody.
Well, I gotta.
There is a
I gotta
little.
put
There is
this
a
on.
last paragraph there.
Oh.
Yeah, use this key to acquire numerous souls, or perhaps
The
The one human embedded. Oh, go for it.
He is a nobody. That's,
Oh my god!
he got Norded. And then
You got
tied
Norded.
to a
Yeah, this
door.
wait, no. This isn't Norded though. Isn't this like Yen Sid or someone? Like this is
I think Aldio would be the Yensid of this game.
I thought Aldio would be the Xanhort.
I know. I
We'll
no
have that
longer know what we're
conversation
talking
again
about.
later.
Yeah.
We
I'm
really got to
so
write in.
lost.
We gotta.
I can't wait
Ne-
for the Dark Souls 2 Kingdom Hearts crossover game though.
Every lore reasons from this point on not only has to summarize the lore of that series, but also tie that lore into the greater lore of Kingdom Hearts, the all-encompassing, the lore.
The last sentence of the Keyblade description mentioned that the embedded is like super excited to have that thing just.
Whoa! It's so good. Look at that sword.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Oh, I love it. Oh. what
Oh,
a
my swings are
goofy
so
thing.
slow.
We can't use it effectively, so
Well, you're not a Keyblade master.
I'll two-hand it. Now I'm the real Keyblade master. All right.
we can leave the arena now. There is a different entrance than the one we came in that we should leave.
I gotta find
via.
that raw handmaid's ladle.
The ladle is important.
There it is. Okay.
Gotta get it to +2.
Wow, the sonic effect of that ladle is just...
It's a nice room. It's
I
calming.
mean, it's just a big puddle.
Yeah.
Well, you got like, you know,
Who doesn't love a good wet circle?
nice little waterfalls.
It's dripping.
If a bonfire aesthetic is used to fight the demon of song in regular new game, additional keys will drop. You want to get that dual wielding going?
Maybe in New Game Plus.
Classic
Well, it says
speedrun
it
strat
says
of
we have to
farming
do it.
keys.
It says we have to do it in new game before we go to new game plus. But we
Oh,
can use a
well.
bonfire aesthetic anytime before we end the game.
I'm probably not going to do that because I'm probably never going to be able to equip it effectively.
Oh, we just respec. We have a couple of the soul vessels.
Oh.
Oh, huh. The key to the embedded cannot be upgraded, so I am guessing it is not too practical.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, it would be kind of interesting if you could upgrade a key that was actually a person.
Well, the embedded
Or
is
is
the
it-
person. The key is
Oh,
just a
okay, so the key's
keyblade.
not the person, it's just... Right, the key... Sorry, the key is the nobody, and then the embedded is the heartless.
Okay. I should
Have
see
key
if the
knight
I should.
pursued.
There's definitely a version of the key to the embedded in Dark Souls 3. I should see if that's upgradable.
Oh, Dark Souls key?
You stop that right now.
It's... I know it sounds like I said key, but it's actually just an X.
Oh, is this a quick way back up? I also hear
Is
like,
it?
oh, that's probably talking about the like this illusion, yeah. I also hear like weird, like kind of, like
I want to say there
Animal
is like one more
noises.
thing in this little post boss bit, like back outside.
okay.
Yeah, there was a
Uh,
message that said bug ahead, and then there were no bugs.
I heard bug noises. Is
Oh,
it
sorry,
one
that
of
was
those
me.
like invisible things or crystal lizards? Oh, there's that. Read message. Be wary of up. Oh.
Yeah, it's a real tearjerker. Especially those first 15 minutes.
Oh,
Whew.
there's
That's what I heard. I heard the basilisks.
there is a keyblade type item in Dark Souls 3, but it's not a weapon, it's a quest thing, so.
Wow, 2 raw stones.
Basilisks,
get you some.
basilisks are good farming for gems, so.
Especially raw ones, apparently.
I want to say they're all about equal, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Those two were
Oh,
feeling raw.
I was
though.
really hoping that was going to be a third raw raw stone. Okay, this almost certainly is going to be a mimic,
Trap.
or just something that kills you.
Something bad. I mean, but if it was a mimic, it would drown, right? So it's probably just dead.
I don't believe you at all.
I mean, if you hit it once, it's not going to destroy it. Just don't hit it more than once.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a mimic,
There
But
are
it-
other kinds of traps.
but it could be a thing that is hard to roll away from quickly because it's water. So
Full health. There's nothing really between us and getting back here, but a couple basilisks. So,
well, wait. How do I get back here? Like I killed the
if
boss
you
and I
respawn
didn't
at
get
the
a bonfire.
bonfire, you run past everything through the boss arena and come back over here.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Clear eyes, full health, can't lose.
Yep.
Run away. Wait. It's nothing? It's just magic arrows.
The trap is that
There's
magic
all of
arrows
these
are garbage.
blood stains.
Someone's eating pizza at the top of the tower. That's all it is. There's a big Carl's Jr. ad happening up top.
How many branches do I have?
We are past the point where I care about our fragrant branch usage. We should use them.
I've got 2.
if we have one.
I like how you basically just wave a stick in front of a statue and go like, "Yo, smell it."
It's like smelling salts, but for petrification.
Smell
You
this
look like
stick.
you try and kill me. Okay.
I wish like Yankee Candle would strike a deal with FromSoft and just sell like fragrant branches of yore. I'd buy some.
Let's maybe not buy 43k in life gems.
Why not? What about greater life gems?
What about candles?
Yeah, pumpkin spice life gems.
I am
That's a big
absolutely
hammer.
calling incense sticks fragrant branches of yore from now on.
What were we? Okay, so we didn't really have something that we were really putting points into. I was wondering if maybe we want to start putting a couple more points into adaptability, get that up to 105.
Yeah.
How have you been feeling about your roll?
Every once in a while, it feels like a hit gets through that shouldn't have, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah, we can do a little more.
Slap some butter on that roll.
Okay. And I could probably level up one more time too. Close enough.
Tasty rolls.
I checked, and the soul of the demon of song, Strayed will turn that into a whip for us. But it's
the
not
spotted whip.
It's fine, I guess.
It's a little spotty.
Yep, pretty
It's
much.
a poison weapon. It's like one of the best poison weapons in the game, which is relevant to me because I played a dex build and eventually did poison proc. But I don't think I ended up using it because I hate the whip.
Actually, you know what? I bet if you got 2 of them, you could be real annoying in PvP.
Oh, that's the strategy. Like you get.
You
Well,
whip it real
actually,
good.
I think what it is if you're interested, the build I remember researching was Spotted Whip in one hand and Channeler's Trident infused with the Poison Stone in the other, because the Channeler's Trident hits 3 times on its L2, which is like 3 poison procs. And I had absolutely repelled invaders with like poison damage. It was very, very fun.
There are apparently some gloves and the Rat King Covenant ring will increase your poison damage output, so you can upgrade it all the way and then make it even worse with some gear choices.
Yeah, you can make some pretty gnarly poison builds in this one.
All right, and we're back after a quick break. So, just had to take care of a little technical issue.
That's where our ad should automatically insert itself into the recording. If you if you
Yeah,
didn't hear the ad we had, then
Y'all like lemonade?
I was
don't.
Y'all like Donald Sutherland?
I like
That's the
ASMR
song.
of liquid filling into a cup.
So,
So
I
that
can
Dark
go-
Souls, that Dark Souls, what? It's like the same lemonade ad, but instead of the liquid pouring sound, it's like the sound of your souls like sucking into your body from Dark Souls 1.
that's a good sound, though.
But like if you kept it going for like 10 seconds.
All right, jumping. That seems like not a
No.
good idea. Someone left a message on that tree branch, but I won't be able to get back up if I read it. So
probably fine.
We should check out up here and then go use that Keyblade on our
is this
friend
the
from last
Whoa!
is this the top of the entrance to the Shrine of Amana? Like when you
This
first
is the
come
opposite end of the zone.
in? Oh, okay.
So we are on like the other side of it.
I'm just gonna soul arrow these things.
Oh,
Got
I
some-
just realized that much like I'm going to call incense sticks fragrant branches of yore from now on, I am also going to call gushers life gems.
But they're not gushers. They're like hard candy.
You definitely get a gush though when I guess. All right.
No.
Controversial
Like, I mean,
opinion.
if you have an old gusher, then maybe it's like a hard candy.
Gushers don't gush. So why are they called gushers?
Let me put this out
What do
there.
you mean they?
Gushers Gushers
Let's go
are
ask this
engrams from
person
Destiny.
down the path what they think about gushers.
Gushers try their hardest.
They really don't.
Oh,
they really
pyromancy.
don't. Fruit by the Foot tries its hardest.
It's really
What?
gusher at us.
How? You know, I was honestly willing to entertain your anti-gusher stance until you mentioned Fruit by the Foot as something to like. That makes me so angry.
Because like Fruit by the Foot says it's like it's a
trash.
foot, but it gives you more than a foot of candy.
Fruit by the Foot is trash, though.
Why is it trash?
There's so much paper.
You have ranged
So-
attacks.
So what you're saying? I can't fucking lock on. You're
You
saying
have binoculars.
You're saying that Fruit by the Foot is literal trash because it's paper. That's what you're saying.
It's not it's on paper. Don't eat the paper.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
don't
what do
eat-
you want to peel? What do you what?
It's so
But I want
it's
a-
satisfying to peel. You
I
know, it's
want
like
a
taking the backs off of a Band-Aid. It's like a
What do you want
satisfying
3-foot long
tactile.
fruit roll-up for?
Should
Like,
I pray?
how is that good?
Oh, it's better than a fruit roll-up because a fruit roll-up is like sticky and cloying, and
I'm
a
gonna
fruit by
pray.
the foot is closer to a fruit leather. You know, it's like a fruit leather, but in a fun
Oh.
form.
I think fruit leather is a lot better than Fruit by the Foot.
Well, okay, fruit leather's the best
Oh.
of all of the
Oh.
fruit-flavored candies.
Who are you? And what do you want from us?
Fruit by the foot.
Milfinito. That is what we are called.
I'm gonna milfinito some fruit by the foot. Toe.
Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world.
Can we just edit this part out?
We sing eternally for those who bear death and die.
And we're back after a short technical difficulty.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed that ad.
The ad was just me peeling fruit by the foot for 10 minutes.
So
I
It was a
don't
pretty appealing ad.
The great dead.
Ah!
Mm,
I got it.
Ha-ha.
I got it. That's it.
So the demon
And
of
we're-
song taught the Milfinitos to sing.
To comfort those bound by death and die.
And
They're
we're
not-
back.
They're not human. That's why they were not snacks, no matter what they might look like.
Did you just imply the Milfinitos are looking like a snack?
Accept these as a thank you.
I'm not gonna sing anything to the tune of Despacito.
For two. You poor thing. Take this at the very least.
I just got gifts for days.
We can do.
I think like Vati Vidya like commissions
We're
songs
looping now.
about Dark Souls.
Okay.
And the great death
And like
lives
I
in
really
the
hope
peaceful.
one of the commissioned songs is just the Milfinito version, the Weird Al style Despacito, but it's Milfinito.
So that prayer prompt is the game's failsafe state. If you are hollow and have no effigies in your inventory, praying there will make you human.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we busted this guy.
No, this is his buddy. We busted the upstairs one.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big-
what does
a
that
big
smell
ol'-
like?
That smells like rotten eggs.
Smells like
That's
burning.
that's a fart. That's a real fart. That's the other
Stop
thing I like
rolling.
to do in PvP. I would put down a poison cloud in an area, and then I would like poke him with a poison stick, and it was just
Ooh. Look at that backstab.
wow.
Good night. Ow. Hey.
If you had eaten it there, oh man, that would have been. I would have not been sad about those sit-ups.
Would you have been doing chef's kisses while doing sit-ups?
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, there's more of you.
Oh, there's a third one. There's a whole pack of these gushers. I think that's the canonical name of that spell where they put out a sphere that explodes when you get close to it. That's a real gusher. What was your favorite childhood candy? While we're on this topic, 'cause mine actually isn't fruit by the foot.
Warheads.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Do we want to include chocolate candies in this? I feel like that's a separate.
That's a separate thing in my IMHO.
We'll
Well,
do
that's
that
because
one
all
next.
non-chocolate candies are garbage.
Vastly
That's
are vastly
not
superior
true at all.
to all chocolate candies are vastly superior to all non-chocolate alternatives.
Yep.
Two Mellow was just tweeting about this. How when you're old and your teeth don't work as well, the old school candy just isn't good.
Well, here's the thing about Swedish Fish, is that they're
Okay, fair. You know, that's a good answer.
really damn good, and I'll like almost always take some Swedish Fish over some chocolate. Maybe
That's where you lose.
maybe
You know what?
that answer will be different when I'm like 70, but you know,
The curse
the world's
reality
gonna
is
end
that
before I'm 70,
my
so who could say?
my favorite non-chocolate candy is absolutely salted licorice, which is like Swedish Fish but not palatable for most people.
I don't.
It's like Swedish Fish if they tasted more like actual fish.
All right, you know.
Have you
Where
ever
am I-
had the salted licorice?
Where am I going?
Is that just like regular licorice, like the black licorice kind of?
It's black licorice with a special extra ingredient.
Which is salt.
So you would think that, and it does indeed taste salty, but it is not. It does not, in fact, contain any sodium. And now we get to the fun guessing game of, can any of you guess what the salt in salted licorice actually is?
Chlorine.
Not a bad guess,
Okay.
but no.
I feel like this is. Oh,
There is chloride.
you can't see my face right now, but I'm making the I have been fooled face.
I'm very glad I decided not to save us that bit of time. I was watching you like look at the narrow gap where nothing is and just hit it with your sword 3 times. Like
I thought maybe there was one of those invisible things there. I don't know.
they
Or
don't
like
drop
a
weapons, they
fucking
drop gacha tokens. That was the
illusory
thing
wall
that was
because
over there.
that this game decides that illusory walls are a good thing to have.
You could see that little entrance to this building from kind of the before the boss area of the zone, and that's how you kind of knew that there was something over here to come check out. I don't remember the weapon in that chest being particularly useful.
But it is called Manslayer, and slaying man is good.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, I wish I had a manslayer more often in my life.
But it's nice to come over here to get some Milfanito lore and see their cool shrine.
And see a foot just sticking out of the floor because
Physics
that's normal.
are very good and normal in this game.
Yeah, it's twitching a little bit. That's
With
great.
some lettuce.
It's streaming
No.
to Twitch.
Mo, do not start with that.
Oh God, Mo, you're supposed to guess that you get. So I'll give you this: the salt does contain chloride. It is something chloride, but not sodium chloride.
Calcium chloride.
Let's go take care of the
that
embedded.
boy's
and
wearing no clothing.
Magnesium chloride.
Nope. It is something that you would
What?
think you probably shouldn't eat.
Let's
What's
do
what?
Let's go use the key to the embedded that we got before we.
That's
do the
that's
big
where I was
elevator.
going. Yeah. I mean, that's really
we
the only
should
other place to
bonfire
go
there.
from here, right?
It's all the way on the other side of the zone.
Uranium.
Oh, but I wanted to take that elevator.
Uranium
Wow.
chloride.
Not with my, but I would not be able to afford it if it was uranium.
Okay,
I don't know.
let's
I
take
don't
the
know.
elevator.
I don't know chemistry materials. Those are the ones I know. Magnesium.
Anyone else
And
have
uranium.
knowledge of the forbidden
What?
candy of salted licorice?
I feel like salted licorice is in the same category as boiled peanuts.
It is it is like very much associated with a region and not something that people who are not from that region typically like enjoy.
What does that even... I'm looking at the Wikipedia now. What does that... What? I wanted... What?
I
Let's
recommend
go.
trying it.
So now
This-
that it's
this-
now that it's too late, I told you we were on the other side of the zone from the entrance, and you thought this elevator went back to the castle.
Yeah. Well, listen, I wanted to step on this elevator.
No, we're
and that's what
fine. It
happened.
doesn't matter. We will get to another place we can travel from shortly.
Ammonium chloride? So it tastes like ammonia?
Yep. And black licorice. So the two primary flavors are black licorice and ammonium.
Speaking of black licorice.
And death, which is what ammonia tastes like.
Speaking of black licorice. Guess what time it is?
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I think that did that last time too.
That was
It's
a
a good
lecture on
buddy.
the
I jumped out of my
bonfire.
chair.
The Duke of Black Licorice. He
Hell
looks
yeah.
like it tastes.
Delicious.
You're looking bigger than last time.
I kind of want to try salted licorice now. Maybe I should order some and try it next time we record.
We did have like a famous chef from New York come give like a guest lecture once, and I brought his team some salted licorice to try because I think most of them hadn't had it, and they were pleasantly surprised. It's kind of like umami, is what I would say. Like,
But
it's
does
got
it
kind of a
need to
unique-
have the powder on it, or can it be like...
So there's a couple styles, like some of them have the powder on it, so it's more like a warhead, except instead of sour, it's ammonia. The kind that I like is basically like the ammonium's mixed in a bit. So actually, what I like most is a German brand. So it's a little on the weaker side. It's like not so ammonia-y, but it's salzige Heringe, which is literally fish. Salted herrings is like the translation. So it like a Swedish fish, it's like a fish, except it's got like a grainy exterior and it's black licorice.
Oh, is it this one?
Yes, it is.
That's
I've eaten bags of that. Like, I will eat a bag in a sitting if I am not careful, which is bad because one of the ingredients in black licorice will do bad things to your blood.
So I didn't hear any of that dialogue.
That's no problem. It's just a yes or no.
Would you like me to?
Give me the cliff notes.
Yeah,
Do
let
you
me
wanna
get
embrace
like the
salted
full.
licorice or no?
Yeah,
Hang
dude.
on
This
second.
is it's in our basket. We put the herrings in our Amazon basket.
Yeah.
Please.
Only 12 left
please.
in stock.
We're sitting at a static screen. Let's move on. What's the short version of this?
1 second.
I actually
why
don't
is
remember
this
if this
page
choice
giving me
matters.
this? I will go ahead and say that the choice doesn't matter. Why am I finding everything about this person but the things that come out of however many mouths he has? Here we go. So he kind of asks you what drives you to overcome this supposed curse, which is an interesting way of looking at it. And then he goes on this kind of long rant that calls back to the creation myth of Dark Souls world stuff. And then says, men are props on the stage of life, and no matter how tender, how exquisite, a lie will remain a lie. So, knowing that the creation of this world and all of that stuff is a pile of bullshit, do you still desire peace? What is your choice? I will go ahead and tell you that your choices here do not significantly affect anything in terms of like locking you out of stuff. It's just kind of asking yourself like, if all the things I've been told about how the world works are crap, am I still gonna go on this if I've been fed a bunch of nonsense, am I still gonna go on the journey I'm on? I think
mean,
our answer is yes.
Someone's got to feed the nonsense to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. God, Aldia just like is that kid in your theater class who has like a black turtleneck at all times and thinks they're a really good actor, but they're just corny as shit.
What is a king? A miserable pile of crowns.
A miserable little pile of DLC. Young Hollow, a good AKA.
So I think it's probably a bad sign that we just got told that Vendrick is somewhere in a place called the Undead Crypt.
And we are in the undead crypt.
Doesn't a crypt
Sure
being
are.
undead defeat the purpose of a crypt? Now every time you light a bonfire from here on out, it's like...
Is it time for a monologue? I like monologues. His are good monologues.
You gonna suffer some
story
slings and
time.
arrows, or are you gonna...
Okay, so we were. I'm not talking to the microphone. We were
It's central.
central. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, back to Central Yarnum, my favorite place.
I was there just last week. On my way to get a pizza cutter.
Oh, that's right. We're going up the elevator. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, right.
What do you think Central Yarn? Wait, no, not Central.
Case like.
Central Yarnum is definitely like a salty licorice flavor.
Yeah, actually, yeah. What do you think Central Yarnum style pizza is like?
Yo, oh, that's a good question.
So if that's
well,
like
first
a
of all, instead
Victor-
of tomato sauce, definitely blood. I
It's
mean,
just
that's just
blood,
obvious.
yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
if that's a Victorian Gothic setting taken to like the 11th degree, that means what they have is British pizza, but messed up and taken to the extreme.
Well, I thought the whole point of a British cuisine is that it's whatever the normal cuisine is, but it's messed up.
Boiled. It's boiled pizza.
Oh God. Hey, buddy. Hey. How's it going?
We brought you a present.
Which Disney
yeah,
movie was this again?
Listen, I'm gonna just unlock this door here. Just don't mind me. I'll just, just
Just
put
use
that.
key.
Oh!
Just use that key. Just twist it up.
Uh,
Just twist it and lock
Oh.
it.
Did I just lose my key to the embedded? It disappeared.
You hate to see it happen.
Oh, damn.
Well, Ring of the Dead. That dude.
I want, like, that scene happened so quickly, but I felt like it, in its entirety, it managed to compress an entire AMV set to an Evanescence song. Like, that was amazing.
There we go. Keep human appearance even when hollow. Oh. So is this just the appearance, or is there some other use in the undead crypt since it specifically mentions
It is just keeping us from looking quite so desiccated.
Yeah, well, we've got a big wolf head right now anyway, so...
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
what
we
if
need
you wanted the
reds.
inside of the wolf head to look a little more uncanny?
Was there anything else in there? I already stepped on the elevator, but... Oh. Something's
I thought that was someone on the recording and not a game.
No,
would've been
she,
amazing.
I was about to be like, Sparkle, you've got a nice voice.
She sings a song to thank us for freeing her. We can go see her back at the prayer shrine, but we're not going to get anything that we don't already have out of it.
I really want to make a modded version of this game where everything is exactly the same except that song that she sings is just simple and clean. Like, that would be... You have to get through 40 hours of the game to figure out what I've modded, but you'll never miss it.
You need to change the you need to have that music play, that same a cappella playing in the Shrine of Amana too. So you beat the Looking Glass Knight, you go down the big elevator, and then it's just
Darude Sandstorm for the entire zone.
No, that was Brightstone Cove. That was Darude's.
not here.
Not here. Indeed.
You know, a bunch of spiders popping up everywhere. If that's not a rude sandstorm, then I don't know what is.
Okay.
Illusory walls don't work on attacks.
It says
in
try
this game.
attacking.
Yeah,
That was your first hint. That this
there we go.
Oh! Wait, it wasn't a lie. Oh my god.
I was just attacking the wrong spot. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about my durability. I'm guessing there's nothing over on this side. Oh, there is. Don't give up, skeleton.
Rate that. Thank you. Oh, get that big gusher.
It's still not a gusher. I'm sticking with Destiny Destiny engrams as gushers.
What if you had like? All right, I know I kind of talk shit about gushers, but if I could try a gusher that was radiant,
You wouldn't be worried that it was glowing?
listen. I know how to make stuff glow without it being dangerous. I could GMO some glowing.
Would you prefer gushers or Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos. Oh my god,
I
Dunkaroos.
disagree so strongly.
A Dunkaroo. I would eat a Dunkaroo right now in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so would
Says
I.
the
but
person
that's
who's
like
been
not-
eating pepper flakes for the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, you.
They're kind of like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're kind of like Dunkaroos, and then I couldn't find a way to make any sense.
You dunk your finger in them.
I'm not even doing that. I'm like shaking them onto my palm.
Like fish flakes.
Yeah, they're basically fish. I'm basically eating hot pepper flakes as though I were a fish and they were the flakes. I feel like I should make some weird, like, nonsensical meme out of this. Like, how every community has, like, its like, farming communities have farming memes that are, like, in context, they're basically the same memes that we're all making all the time, but out of context, with no knowledge of how farming works. Us city slickers are just like, this is hilarious. I need to start that, but for the subset of people who just eat raw pepper flakes on their own.
So you're gonna make gamer memes.
But instead of gaming, I'm just eating things that are not meant to be eaten on their own.
I wish you well on this quest.
Thank you. I hope everyone watching at home enjoyed my 2-minute rant on absolutely nothing.
I was really hoping you would get them to aggro before noticing that there was somebody
A person behind
that
there.
wall.
Oh,
It is the most Mo enemy in the game.
but this one doesn't have a staff.
Well, if Mo could dual wield shields.
Dual
You
shield.
just keep a staff in your main hand, and when you're not actively shooting with it, 2 shields.
You just got like the one great shield drop from that enemy, huh? It's
Oh.
the big one.
Yeah, I got one of the 2 halves. A little heavy. Don't think I can use this one.
Can you actually you can't attack with any of the shields in this game, right?
There might be like a little shield bash. Mo, do you remember? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think Mo maybe.
Mods are asleep, quick. Quick, post gushers me.
Whoa.
Yeah, this
That is salty. You know what? That's what salty licorice looks like. Salty licorice looks like those little flat dudes. Ooh.
This room's a little bit of a party.
The thing that caster just can't hit me for shit. You sound cool though.
They do. They do sound. They would feature prominently in my 3DO recorded Dark Souls 2 ASMR video.
3DO, like the console?
Like there's a mic thingy. It's the one that's got the ears on it.
Oh, okay.
Can't believe y'all are fake ASMR fans on this podcast.
I am not at all an ASMR fan.
You say that, but there is a video of Cardi B recording ASMR, and I dare anybody to not be a fan after that masterpiece. Yeah, I was speechless too.
Oh. Should I go light a torch?
You really should not.
Bring a torch,
Oh,
Jeanette is a...
Dark ahead. Be wary of torch then.
Oh,
Okay.
but it's the... Oh, God, look at
Try
those
Torch is a
memes.
liar. No, those people
Yeah,
are...
you don't want to...
Oh, is that what this person who's saying like there's liars ahead or whatever?
Right?
Find
Well, it's not obvious. Well, you won't get in trouble for it, actually.
You super will.
I thought you had to...
Human, do
someone's
not
talking.
produce light.
Oh, I thought they gave you like a one... It was like a put it out.
Unwelcome in this place.
Well,
Okay. I like the dark.
it's a good thing we got rid of that Keyblade.
No torches in this zone or it's a bad time.
We do have a glowy staff, though.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Can we hang? Oh, they can't talk. They just chill. Oh, you talk. Hello.
I am Ugdane, guardian of the crypt.
This blue fella.
I'm just super cool, leaning on this wall.
By the comfort of dark
Oh, hey.
You've returned.
light. Only
Sorry.
agitates.
We've wrested Mo from the land of
No
the...
need for it here.
The land of the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I am a finito. We weave
Wait.
death and watch over the dead. This task.
So we have a finito and a
the
milfinito.
one who gave us the first death.
I don't have anything for you there. I don't.
Some of them from ages long ago. Some were rich,
How many, like,
some wise, some
extra life threads are speculation on finito versus milfinito?
dead.
I am sure there are
Did you
dozens.
come for him? The one called Vendrick. You will find him deeper inside.
I like this guy's voice.
Castle servants and the like have come to fetch them.
Check out my SoundCloud.
He's definitely, like,
You know,
he's got a tabletop podcast, but he plays Pathfinder.
Oh.
perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, humans were one with the dark.
I suppose that's rude. I should just say that he looks like Matt Mercer and be done with it.
Feared that they would usher in an age of dark.
He's talking about Gwyn.
You humans. How you
True dat.
never separating truth from fiction.
That's Twitter.
Welcome to all, provided due reverence is shown. Death is equitable, accepting. We will all one day be welcomed by her embrace. Tell me what you desire. Show me reverence, and I will lend you my hand.
Everything this guy says could have made a killer, like, forum signature circa 1999.
It's also appropriate that he sells the spiky ring.
Learn that gesture once you're done looking at this stuff.
Yeah. I don't want it.
It's like a crown of thorns, but for your finger.
I don't think I need these. Uses for. I mean, why? Like, these are really high int spells, so like, they would be like pop one enemy for big damage, but
It's called
Yeah, but-
Vortex.
They look cool.
Yeah.
It's
which
called
already looks cool.
Vortex.
But we can get them whenever.
I am a finito. This task was granted to me. Countless somewhere
I think this is a repeat. Okay.
Yep.
human. Do as you please.
Yeah, that's kind of the not the chief of the guards exactly, but he's one of the stewards of this place. If we do a murder, we get his kilt. I don't think it's worth doing a murder.
Nope.
He does like death.
If you put a kill in kilt, you've spelled kilt wrong. Well, now's the fun zone where they gave you the torch mechanic that was never used for anything, and now they're telling you that
You
the
can't
one
use
place
it.
it would be helpful is the place you're not supposed to.
Oh, this isn't the only place it would be helpful. It's a little spooky, though. Okay, so there's a drop down there.
Pretty sure there was a drop down back at the other spot also.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
My dog is trying to chew my microphone.
Oh no.
Which one of the buddies? Is it
Lemon.
Lemon or the other one?
Lemon.
Hi, Lemon.
She just I'm sitting on my couch and she just climbed into my lap and started like pawing at my headset. She's currently teething.
Party time!
Hey!
Rang the bell. The bell means party
Organization
time.
13 is here, but you don't have the Keyblade. What are you gonna do?
You know, you keep referencing Kingdom Hearts, but I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yep, I'm counting on it.
Oh, hello.
That's the most true to Kingdom Hearts part of the references.
This thing was like shaking. Oh, hello. Okay, so it is destructible.
Welcome to Gauntlet.
Yes, you can destroy the enemy spawners, but bell ringing is a bad time. And you can break the bricks in front of you as well.
Yeah, unfortunately my sword is already a little low on the durability front. Oh, hello. You lost your head.
It's like in Dark Souls 1, they taught you that ringing bells is good, and now they're taking the rug out from under you. These dudes are cool. I like these dudes. I hated this area when I played it, but now that I don't have to play it, I like these dudes.
Oops, I didn't mean to heal. What am I doing? What am I doing?
It's okay, it's dark.
I got Soul Hero. That's what I got. Oh, wall ghost.
Just a normal thing on a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why you really got to turn on the dehumidifier when you take a shower. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with wall ghosts. And once they're there, it's real hard to get them out. I love how it just kind of shoots him out. I wish it made like a burping sound or something.
Ew.
And it's just like a dude shoots out.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, like that.
I wish it made a burping sound, said no one ever.
That was
Maybe
the
a
entirety of
slurp sound.
Nickelodeon's brand in like the 90s.
Oh.
I remember like an
Alright.
entire branch of children's media trying to convince me that I liked the sound of burps and farts.
Yeah, that's
Remember
fair.
Earthbound? Remember what they did to Earthbound?
If
Oops.
If you could go on a game show, what game show would you want to go on?
Ooh.
Definitely not one of the ones that have a physical component.
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, that would be good.
Absolutely 1000% Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Until the scary guy jumps out of a hidden room and just grabs you.
But now that I've played Dark Souls, I'm prepared.
You don't think
get
Dark Souls
you'll do
would
a
prepare
dodge
you
roll
to play?
Get your
you don't think
iframes.
You don't think Dark Souls would prepare you to play the arcade one where you have to stand in front of a green screen and try to react to like video game stuff happening on like a TV?
Wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, Nick Arcade.
I don't
Nick
remember
Arcade
this.
rocked. You should look up videos of Nick Arcade.
Yeah, they had like a little bit of a quiz show component, sort of like Legends of the Hidden Temple, except then the sort of like lesser physical component was playing these like random arcade games.
Yeah.
And then the kind of like grand prize final round physical component was the notion is that you are supposed to be in the game, but in reality what this means is you have to stand in front of a green screen and try to like dodge fireballs and stuff by watching yourself on a TV screen.
Drink.
Oh, slurp it up. I mean, you'd buy more repair powders.
Well, now that I'm thinking of Nickelodeon, Repair Powder reminds me of Repairman. Was that an All That skit? Whatever happened to All That? It was like pre-SNL.
All the people. It wasn't pre-SNL.
Well, no, it was like not
SNL.
like pre-SNL the way that like pre-K is pre-kindergarten.
Well, just
you know?
all the
like,
a lot of, not a lot, but some of the people from all that went to SNL. Like
I know
directly.
of one. Yeah.
Is it just one? I thought it was more than one.
It's probably more than one, but I only know the one. What was the? Remember Figure It Out? Did you ever watch that Nickelodeon game show?
No.
I kind of remember the name, but not what it.
It was just like a bunch of adults, of grown adults, had to guess like what some kid's weird hobby was.
Oh, I do
And they
remember
kept
this.
getting like. Yeah, and like there'd be a kid who'd be like, I like to pop out of walls and like hit people with a sword, and like the committee would just be trying to guess this, like
Yeah.
one word at a time, and then they'd reveal it, and you're like, what parent would allow a child to do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Richard Lewis was weirdly on it a lot. I think.
God, that's a name I haven't heard in.
So we got that triple crossbow now.
Richard Lewis, Figure It Out.
Oh.
That's what the Avalon is. I'm sorry, I was laughing real hard because the message that says "Ghost ahead," directly where the ghost can hit you, is still funny to
very
me
funny.
after all these years.
Nope. This,
Wait, you had that in your game too?
It's a thing people put.
Okay.
It is a common joke to put the like
This
whatever
message
ahead
is a
right
complete
next
lie.
to. Actually, try dashing through in short door is a way to describe a way of getting through this.
Just
But
run
without-
through the two shield guys.
Well, maybe they'll open up like saloon doors.
Close enough,
what the
depending
game
on
wants
how
you
you
to.
play it.
Gets me the big sweep.
The
Supermarket
stupid kid in
sweep.
a stupid
Supermarket.
hobby.
I would go on one of those game shows where you need to run around with a shopping cart and throw stuff in it. That would be
Oh, I had so many dreams about thinking back on like the things that I coveted as a child. Now that I'm like an adult with a source of income, is just the strangest. Because I used to be like, I wish I could go on those shopping shows so I could get like that set of Star Wars toys. It's a whole $100, and I'm like filing taxes. Like, oh my god, all these Star Wars figures I'm giving to the government. Like, what store? If you could do one of those shopping cart shows, like, what store would you want to do it in?
Ooh, that's a good question.
And Toys R Us doesn't. The physical stores that would be most appealing don't really exist anymore.
Like a gourmet market at this point for me.
Super Potato. I would absolutely do it at Super Potato.
What is that?
What is Super Potato?
It is a classic game store in Akihabara.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was like a potato specialty shop, and honestly, I'm just a little disappointed that that's not what it is.
We got the leggings instead of the other big shield.
Oh.
That is actually close. I would probably also pick some shop in Akiba. Like, there's some real neat stuff that I absolutely could never afford in those shops.
Am I supposed to hit these statues?
It means down the hole. Attacking required ahead. It's another party room.
Okay. Well, I probably should use repair powder first, but that's cool.
Ooh! See, you could wield that. You had you had the option to be a cool.
Wait, I hit a bell? Fuck.
Oh.
It might have hit a bell.
Hollows,
in it now.
enemies can hit the bells also, and it.
Well,
causes
this is a lot of
further
guys.
problems.
This is bad. I have an idea.
I hope you're ready for. No, what? You can't just. Wait,
Sure
what do I do
can.
now?
Peace out!
Do I have to
You
do
gotta
sit-ups
just-
for this?
No,
Nope.
No.
there was no you died. so
Sometimes
no
you just
sit-ups.
have to.
Yeah, but you know what?
A little.
Something. My respect died, is what.
Wow.
That's,
Well, then
I
maybe
think
you should
Niko
go do
made
some
the right
sit-ups.
decision.
Yeah, maybe you should be the one playing
You know
the
what? I
game. Then
will.
we can all
I'm
give
gonna-
you shit for how.
I'm gonna do my protest sit-ups. That'll teach
Yeah.
you.
Do a double order of them out of protest.
My phone just corrected Agdane to Shady.
That doesn't. I don't understand.
We made a friend while you were having some time with Lemon. His name is Agdane. He is not shady except in the sense that he lives in the dark and doesn't like light.
I want to, before I forget, I want to check those 2 drop-down areas.
Sure.
Those down there. Uh-oh.
I'm still having some time with Lemon. She's just stopped trying to eat my microphone.
Ask not
Just
for
fortuitous.
whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
Uh-oh, that was a really early roll. That was another early roll.
Well,
You can't. I mean, every dinner starts with rolls, you know.
you got there, and that's the important part. We got their hat.
Nice. What is? What?
The Don't You Dare is bringing a torch to this spot.
But what? What's the little dude? Wait.
I'm trying to decide if I want to say what that does.
Do you not want to try doing something to it? Like,
Not really.
you don't want to break it?
I'll go ahead and tell you that the only thing you can do is bring a torch to it.
Oh, whoa! I don't even know what that. Okay, I'm gonna look this up because I am curious.
I will tell you in the DMs.
Thank you for making me not do work. That's fantastic, and I love it. Thank you.
Oh. Oh, I couldn't have gotten up there. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm back here. And let's check out the other drop down. there's stuff in
Ooh, a glowy.
there. Ooh.
It's a glowy.
Oh, this columns. All right. Soul of a great hero. That's a good one. That's a big soul.
Soul of a great hero. I've been like reading through One Piece after like years of not. And this isn't an endorsement. Wow.
Thanks, game. Just a little extra fuck you as you're walking up the ladder.
Sometimes I feel like this game like knows when I'm trying to tell a story, and then it's just like, not today.
Let's look at that crushed eye orb.
That's how you get to the Old Hunters DLC, right?
This one?
No, it's crushed eye.
Oh, it's
It
like
might be
cracked
a-
pepper versus.
It might be a
crushed.
key item.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, there it is.
Invade world of a traitor. Oh, so this is the like you go and hunt down people that have been killing other people.
It is an item related to an NPC. It is not a multiplayer thing.
Oh.
It's the Lautrec item of this game. Is that?
Almost. I would say not quite as cool, but almost.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's gonna get you armor that's hugging you. Anyway, I was reading One Piece, and the point of the story was just that there's an entire like localization decision someone made to have a whole group of people talk in the baby voice, and it is
What?
a lot.
Bad.
It is a lot. Well, they keep saying hero, like hero, but with the like hero, and I keep misreading it as just someone typoing hello, and it takes me like 3 times as long to read the text as it normally would.
That's a choice and a half.
Yep. Well, that's something I can definitely say about One Piece is it's full of choices that someone
Uh-oh.
sure made.
It's dinner time, and I'm the main course. All right, so it does look like those like enemy spawning slab things don't respawn.
That is correct.
So.
But
that's
the
good.
other, like the random hollow goobers do.
What? Did I press A next to it? Did that also
No,
ring
the skeleton took a swing. So the way
Oh.
the way the AI works in at least the first 2 games, and I think Bloodborne and 3 as well, kind of the basic goober enemies, if they're trying to walk to you and they end up with like an object in their way that's not a wall, they will attack it to break it. You can see enemies doing it with like tables and stuff in all
Yeah.
kinds of places. In this zone, that sometimes makes them ring the bell.
I like
I was
these
going-
sorceresses.
This way was the chest. Okay, so I was going this way. I'm trying to think of other fun game shows. I used to be really into game shows as a kid.
I feel like I know a lot of them because it was one of those like there's nothing else on when I'm homesick with strep throat or pink eye or whatever else.
You don't want to watch soap operas or something?
Yeah, well, like it was always Price is Right was prime sick day television for me.
Yeah.
Price is Right, solid.
Yeah, I thought about that one as an option, but what? Like what? I'm just trying to think. So I remember like Guts, Double Dare. What Would You Do was one. Was that Mark Summer? And then he did, and then he did Unwrapped after that.
Yeah, Mark Summers had an interesting career.
Because the whole theme of that game show was basically just pie, right? Like, it was just like pans of whipped cream getting thrown in people's faces, which I always kind of coveted. Like, that experience of just getting your face buried in whipped cream. Maybe I'd go on What Would You Do? Just so I could taste that experience.
It's not a great experience. Speaking as someone who has had a whipped cream bowl shoved in my face, but like not good whipped cream. Like,
but what if it was?
Oh,
whipped
so not
cream?
so not it was so it was like whipped cream from a can and not mayonnaise.
Yeah.
What
It's
if it
definitely
was,
not mayonnaise.
What if it was good whipped cream?
I mean, if it was good whipped cream, then fuck me up, put it all over my face.
So if it was Cool Whip, you'd do it.
No, Cool Whip is fucking terrible.
I don't know if I've ever actually had Cool Whip.
Cool Whip's fine.
Oh, fuck off.
It's like the sherbet of whipped cream.
Oh, gross. Okay, you've managed to find the magic words to unsell me on the experience entirely.
I'm gonna just destroy this stupid thing. Nope, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going forward.
Don't
Yeah,
shoot my laptop.
There we go.
The way I kind of tackle this part
Bring
of
it
the
again.
game
That's
is
fine.
basically do kind of runs where my only goal is to kill the enemy spawners, and I don't care if I live or find anything. Just to kind of have them out of the way. And then you still need to deal with the regular enemies, but even if the bell rings, once they're all gone, it's not party time anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to find it, because they're just going to keep coming back.
There's a couple that are a little hidden, unfortunately.
Okay, I think I'm doing all right. I think I kind of recovered. These
Wow.
rooms. Oh,
You
nope,
just-
that
You just locked on.
tore me up. This room is kind of giving me Father Gascoigne vibes as well. All the little like things to get stuck on in the terrain.
More like Father Gascoigne.
Hmm?
Because they're gas.
What?
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That joke gave me the hiccups.
Nope. Nope. Oh. Let's see if I can kill them in this big open room. There was a game show I said that $10,000 pyramid or whatever it's called. Maybe 20. Maybe it's a higher number now, but the one where it's like you have to get the other person to guess
You can
the
just
word.
keep going.
Okay, they didn't keep fine. I just thought that was like, a fun concept and like the type of, it's like similar to like the type of like party game that you might play with a group of friends or something.
I've actually only played it as like the party game version, the box set.
Yeah. Well, I've
That
never
and,
been on
like,
the game show, so yeah.
That and the
same.
match game. Well, no, I meant like I've never even seen the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both that and the match game.
Hosted
were
by
always, like,
Donny Osmond of all people.
Oh, jeez. Was he a Brady?
I don't know. I don't really know
No.
much about him.
Was he looks like he could be one of the Brady
He wasn't
bunch.
one of the Bradys. He was just he was Brady adjacent in the 70s.
He was
Donnie.
just indistinguishable from any other white celebrity in that time period.
A certain type of like I'm hosting a show and also singing into like a thin microphone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a Mitt Romney, but with actual talents.
Sure.
There are also some extremely good clips from that show. There's one that just like I saw it like a few months ago or so, and it was extremely good. And it just slipped my mind what it was. So, sorry. Sorry to let you down like that. I'll find it later and link it to the chat.
It's okay. You've
Maybe-
had your plate full.
I can almost
No,
swear in this
do
room
not
in
compliment.
particular, some of the hollows are scripted to go for the bell instead
Yes,
of for
they
you.
are. They are absolutely. This bell sample though is like really messing me up because I feel like it's the exact same audio file that like a bunch of visual novels that I played in college used.
It makes
Very
me think
well
of
could
Lieutenant.
It's like the bell sound that they used in Kagatsutoya, which was like the spin-off
Okay.
follow-up to a bad game. Anyway,
This one definitely just went for the bell, and it completely ignored me. So, I don't know which way I came in. Definitely wasn't this way, because this is a dead end.
Huh, I get it.
Read that
Because
message.
we're in a crypt.
I was gonna say, I think you've got almost all of the spawners, but just maybe one or two that are still around.
Woo! That was a little close for comfort there. Gets those prisoner's gloves. God damn it.
Why'd you roll
Oh.
forward?
So that is pretty much the last spawner.
Okay. Well, then we should be able to get that and maybe get to a good stopping point here in the next 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think if we can kind of get through here a little bit, there's one last thing I would like us to do that is not in this zone, that I think will make for a good end.
The bells are ringing.
Well, we're all out of time.
Oh god, I just remembered what the oh my god, I just remembered what that thing was. It was the category was people whose name is Obama, and like it cuts to the guy giving the clue and he just says Bin Laden and then the clip ends like, oh my god.
Oh, I hate it.
Isn't that's
he,
the
like,
one with
takes-
Steve Harvey, and there's like a whole genre of him making faces, right? Or is that Family Feud?
No, that's
Family Feud.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, Steve Harvey is a whole thing. So,
Steve Harvey has never heard a dirty joke. Yeah, there was some bad. Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah.
Price is Right. Definitely. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was actually one that I remember really liking watching.
Oh yeah. That was it was one that like people would like talk about in class the next day.
Yeah, right?
Because it was a thing. It was like only on for like 2 weeks or whatever, and then it went away, and then it came back again later.
Yeah.
Yeah, back before I knew that the true answer to that question was not me, because capitalism is bad.
The one I remember is there was a guy who got all the way to the end, and he knew the answer to the final question, so he called his dad and was just like, "Hey, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to win."
I'm gonna win $1 million. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's pretty awesome.
I respect that. That is not a weird
That's the
flex.
ultimate swag.
Yeah.
Which way was the thing I needed to get?
It would always
Well,
be
your
the
souls
Price
are
is
over
Right
there,
for
so
me.
let's start with that.
What did they call the pachinko thing in Price is Right again? They had like some weird name for it.
Plinko.
Go.
Plinko.
Yeah. That would be like the worst game to get on Price is Right, because like
Yeah.
you don't even get to make a choice.
Well, all the games
least-
are bad except for the big spinny wheel. You're just there to get the wheel. Who cares about
mean,
the
next-
thousands
No,
of
I mean the
dollars
whole point of the
prizes?
show is that you're supposed to like have a rough idea of how much things cost, so that way you can actually like make an educated guess.
But that's
and then it's-
basically random.
I just want to spin the wheel. I don't care what things cost.
That's fine. You get to do that whether you win or lose.
There was no knowing how much anything cost on that show. That was all just arbitrary. It was fun,
I mean, not
though, because
really.
it gave you the illusion of knowledge.
It just had a very good rhythm. All the mini games seemed like a lot of fun.
Oh, this is a bell at the end of it here. Okay.
Yeah, it did have a good cadence. Like, it had the sections of, like, Like, Legend of the Hidden Temple also had the thing where it was split up into, like, 3 zones across the show. And, like, Price is Right always respected for having that as well. Like, you had the funneling of the... Arguably, the good skill game of Price is Right was that first segment, from which we all remember the Price is Right rules of guesstimations. And then the ending on the wheel, which was a strong play because no other wheel was ever as satisfying.
Doesn't look like a mimic to me. I don't see the teeth.
One of my favorite YouTube videos is someone guessing the Showcase Showdown to basically down to the final number, and Drew Carey having no response. He was just stone faced for it. It's so weird.
Like, it's like when you put on the lens of truth in a mini game in Zelda, and they're just like, how did you know?
Y'all have heard about the push your luck guy, press your luck?
Hooray! The shortcut.
I've never pushed
Yay.
my luck, so I don't actually.
Yeah, I'm not
So
sure.
Press Your Luck was the show that ran in the 80s or something that was
We're back at the start of the zone. If that
yeah,
helps.
I want to go level since I got 40k.
Yeah. That other room with the fog wall, that room is a little complicated, so let's maybe save that for next time.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna tell. So, Press Your Luck. It's the show in the '80s where there was trivia or some shit. I don't remember. And at some point you would get to spin a thing, but it was like this board that had a grid of different tiles that were different prizes, and they were different money amounts, or a trip, or an item, like a TV or whatever, right? And then you'd always press the button. You'd press your button, and it would whatever thing the lit up square was on was what you would get, and it would add your total. And your goal was to get enough spins and press your luck and win the most money, because there were also spots that were called whammies that would zero out all of your stuff.
Right,
and
no whammy, yeah.
And it wasn't random. It was actually predictable. So it was, if you had fast enough reflexes and you memorized the pattern, like this guy did, you could game the system and win an amount of money that they never expected to have to pay. It's an unbelievable story, and the sad part is because it's kind of similarly to a person who wins the lottery and just doesn't know how to deal with suddenly having way more money than they're used to, is that he blew all of it, and then you had a sad future to his life. But it's just a wild story that this and just incredible tale of this person figuring out and solving the game. Just a bummer that it didn't have a happy ending for him.
There's a thing I'd like us to do before we end.
Okay, should we go back to where we were?
No. We can hang on to our souls. Let's go see Alicia of Lindell.
Who?
From here. Don't travel. The lady in the rotunda that helped us.
Oh, my best friend.
Yeah. Let's go.
They're all
let's
your
go
best
see her.
friends. Oh, the cleric or the faith.
Yeah, the faith lady, who was not at all suspicious.
Right. The person who you said that I should kill, by the way. Now you want us to go talk.
Anyway, Jeopardy's the best game show.
The crushed eye stirs.
Whoa, what? I didn't know it had hands.
You've had quite a journey, I can see. You must have a glorious number of souls by now. What a wonderful feeling that must be.
Ooh.
So let's remember that the description of the eye mentioned that it is in search of dishonorable miscreants. Let's use that eye.
Wait, is her
Okay.
outfit different? She looks hotter.
Miracles have been passed down through us.
Oh, she's...
Yeah, we've definitely heard this stuff.
No
Yeah.
need for miracles.
Nope.
Nope, definitely none of your miracles.
Soul scrimpers.
I think I like her more because she's evil.
There's always got to be at least one, you know? So it wouldn't be a Dark Souls game without a little betrayal. Oh, this isn't even a consumable. Like, I can just use it.
Yeah, it's like the one in DS1, right?
Yeah.
It's party time.
Excellent.
Curses. Puzzled me out, have you?
Whoa, I love puzzles.
Oh no, it turns out if we don't murder her, we find out she's bad, and then murder her.
But now we can
Guilt-free.
kill her legit.
Yo! Oh, and they gave you the nice pillar to, like, strafe around.
To-
That's
Yeah.
convenient.
Do the dance.
We do good enough damage that I figured this wouldn't be too tedious. Depending on when you do this, it can be kind of
Does she heal?
annoying. I don't remember.
If she does, I will just, like, go in and ooh,
Whoa,
ooh.
that's so cool! Oh, whoa! We should have done miracles. Dang, see, I told you miracles are rad. Come on.
It's too late.
And of course, the reason
yeah.
I don't remember whether she will heal mid fight is because I always kill her over at Hyde's tower.
See, you would have deprived us from this amazing showcase of just
Ooh,
how
we gotta
cool
go.
other magic looks
We
compared
have
to our
the
boring
materials
ass
to
spears.
respec into Faith and then do all kinds of stuff.
You can't just game the system like that. You can't just
can-
respec into faith. I don't believe this born again nonsense. Nah, you gotta follow that path from.
Oh, she's
All right, I think it
definitely
might be.
healing.
I think it might be Lloyd's talisman time. If I
Well-
can.
You're
gonna just-
no.
Yeah.
no.
Hold on, just this is where we play the do 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 dum bum 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 bum. That one is so cool, though. Look at it.
It is pretty cool.
I'm not sure what that one is.
She's not really damaging me much. It's just that,
She got
just-
you real good that one time.
yeah, with the knockback.
Yeah, it's just that her defense is pretty high and she heals a lot, so hence it being kind of tedious. But we're getting there. We're out of heavies.
Oh, I might be able to get her. Come on, have enough stamina.
No whammies, no whammies.
Yes.
Hey!
Good job.
Nice job.
Rotunda
Aw.
Lockstone. Oh, that's the thing that opens the door, and then a miracle, and then a weapon I'll never use, and then her clothes.
Yo,
Yeah,
wear the outfit. I
The,
bet it
the
looks
chime
rad.
was the one she was using to cast there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the end of that. I hoped we could do it in one or two, and I figured it wouldn't take
Nice.
long. So,
Yeah, if I had been smart, I would have equipped the Lloyd Talisman before the fight, knowing that she was a healer. But I was not smart.
that's okay.
Yes.
Anyway, now we have
Now we can move
A
this pillar
whole-
whenever we want for free.
a whole 17k instead of just 14.
Hey, there you go. Well, we finally got our 2,000 souls. There you go, Peregrine.
Wow. I'm so sad.
Incredible.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you see an evil miracle worker and think, in a Dark Souls game, yeah, I should probably fight her.
Is an
That's
evil
just-
miracle worker working miracles, or are they making curses?
Sometimes a curse can be the greatest miracle of all.
Well, she definitely wasn't
Well-
casting hexes.
You know who does believe it, though? I can't.
Yeah! I was like, give it 5 more seconds. We'll get there.
You need to move that up in your emote bar so it's the first one. And you can
I
just do
probably should,
whatever.
because that is the best emote.
Yeah, it's
of,
so
like,
good.
What is that called? This one's me.
Yeah.
This one's me.
Okay.
It just switches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
I love
All
it.
right, it was all
How
Anyway,
much
this
do I
is-
need
this is
to
a
get
great
one
s-
more level before we call
this is so 8K.
8 point
8400.
something K.
8400.
Yeah.
This
That's,
is a real
that's
good
a
stopping
fair amount,
point.
but I've gotten a bunch of big
You have
souls
so
lately, so
many.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually
Um,
like this was the only time I got this game as my first one, and I hoarded all of these like you've been doing in this playthrough, and ever since I've just used them all immediately.
you know,
Yeah,
I've been
spend it.
holding out for a hero for a while, but
Spend
it's
them if you
time.
got them.
I can be your hero, baby.
That's not the song I was referencing.
I can take away the curse.
I
No,
will
that's not.
always be until
Doesn't work.
All right. I got to 105. So am I good on adaptability now?
We sure are.
I don't think I need-
Don't
all
do
right.
any more of that. Oh.
Faith is only at 4. Do you want to cast a lightning orb?
Nope. My faith is at an all-time low.
You
Faith
could
in
start-
humanity not restored.
You could start going into attunement at some point and get another slot.
I would
yeah,
say health.
get one of those real big spells.
Health or vit.
I like getting my health up to about 30 is where I kind of have stopped in both DS1 and Bloodborne, so I feel like I could put a few more points
Sure,
into that.
that'll be
true.
fine. There was a Pharos contraption that we missed in the crypt, but we can grab that next time. This is a real good place to stop.
Okay.
Getting
yeah, and we're
that
like
shortcut
at a-
is basically completing the zone.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well, that was some good progress tonight. Finished up the Amana's Shrine of Amana, killed the big weird face thing, and
we killed Peregrine, the demon of song.
yep. And then made it to the Crypt of the Dead or something, Undead Crypt, and the bells were ringing. But that's all the time we have. So Sparkletone, where can the people find you on the internet?
I am on Twitter as Sparkletone, and I'm on the Waypoint Discord.
Peregrine.
You can touch a pool of blood to watch me play games at twitch.tv/Peregrine38, or you can roll around in some pizza sauce on Twitter at Terrific Broth.
Wow.
Isn't everyone on Twitter rolling around in pizza sauce?
I hope so.
Rolling around in something. And we've got Sleepy Mo.
Yeah. You can find me at Twitter.
Come on, you can do it.
Twitter.com/mo_swords. And Twitch at the same name and all the Waypoint places.
Great. All right. And you can find me on Twitter at Corey D. Shaw. I'm Niko. I guess I hope you know that by now, since it's been in the title and, you know.
Oh, you're Niko?
Yeah. Who knew?
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, and I also will typically hang around on various Waypoint community places. Special thanks to Mello for graciously allowing us to use his music. You can find the track Old Haunts and everything he does over at 2mellomakes.bandcamp.com. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, you can find them all in a playlist over on my YouTube at bit.ly/NikoYouTube. And we'll be back next week with more Dark Souls 2 right here on twitch.tv/WaypointCommunity at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.
Bye.